Peace, Virgo. This is your love reading for June of 2022. Keep in mind, though, that time is relative, so your message may resonate now or later. I pray that you are well, that you have your health, your inner peace, and that the universe has sent abundance and blessings into your life and will continue to do so. Virgo, I did your reading for Aries through Cancer. So it's up on the site. And tomorrow I'm going to do your predictions for the next 3 months. And we're approaching the full moon. I believe it's the strawberry moon for June, okay? So let's see. We're going to look at your connection starting with Leo. Sun, moon, and rising, how they feel about you. Doesn't matter if you're single or attached. It's just the connection that we're looking at, okay? So Virgo connection to Leo. Card fell out. For some of you, there's been a disagreement or an argument, but you've kind of called a truce, or you've forgiven whatever was said or done. The disagreement seems to be over, okay? Queen of Wands reversed, Cruelty reversed, and the Magician is here. So for some of you, I see a falling out, I see a disagreement, a full-on fight, exchange of words, but it seems to be, it's over with now, it's done. Both of you have kind of come to the realization that you are who you are and you're set in your ways, and neither one of you is going to change the other one. But you've made peace with that. And there's a sense of, I really want to salvage the relationship. The connection is important enough to me that I still want, this person around, whatever that may be, friendship. With the Magician card here, there's also a certain level of respect that you both have for each other. You both realize, the greatness and the abilities and what you both are capable of. So there's a certain level of respect, like both of you could be on the same level when it comes to the work that you do. You may both you're on the same level spiritually as well, like you both have the same gifts and you recognize these gifts within each other. So it's almost when you butt heads, you kind of realize why it's happening, because they come to you, the Leo comes to you, Virgo, with the same type of energy, right? They might be a magician, but they might be a boss. They might be capable of many great things, but it's the same thing that you're capable of. So even when you fight or you argue or whatever, you respect them because they stand up to you and they come with the same level of competence. Okay, I don't think we need to clarify that. Okay, moving on. So there's a truce there with the Leo, all right? We're going to look at your connection now to Libra. Libra. For some of you, Virgo, you find the Libra to be a little annoying. Their indecision and wishy-washy behavior annoys you to the point that you may be kind of avoiding them and maybe not even speaking to them right now. Prince of Swords reversed. You're not mad at them. You're just like, oh, okay, you are the way you are, and I'm accepting you for the way you are. And the Libra kind of feels that way as well, but I get the sense that the Libra is a little confused when there's a lack of communication or when you behave differently, they don't quite understand why you're changing your behavior. And the reason is because I feel like some of you're a little annoyed with them and their ways and actions and behavior, right? Right now, the Libra is, if you're not speaking to them or the connection doesn't seem to be going anywhere, they don't seem to be too concerned about it. I see them hanging out and partying and having a good time. And I said this for one of the other signs as well. The Libra's having a good time right now. Hanging out, meeting people, bars, restaurant, parties, cookouts, whatever they want to do. So there's a sense that they're not really concerned about whether you stick around or not, or they're not worried that there's no fear that you're going anywhere, or that the connection is lost. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see, why is the Virtue card reversed for the Libra? Yeah, I don't see them making any moves to fix it or make you feel better. Like if you have an attitude or you feel a certain way, I don't see them really concerned about it. They're just kind of doing their own thing right now. Let's pull another card. Yeah. The Libra's doing their own thing. And there's a sense that they expect you to kind of be there when they get back and when they finish hanging out. Okay? All right, moving on. My doggy is, as always, has decided to eat his dinner while I do the video. Of course, of course. All right. Now we're looking at Scorpio, Virgo, your connection to Scorpio. How does the Scorpio feel about the Virgo? Looks like you have fallen out of favor with the Scorpio. The Scorpio is realizing some things about you. They're realizing there's things about you that you cannot change, and this is just who you are, that you're setting your ways. And so they are changing their behavior because they can't change you. They realize there's certain things about you that they can't control. You might be working or in some type of partnership with a Scorpio, and they may have stepped back. They've taken a break from the partnership or the work that you two were doing together. And the reason is because, like I said, they're trying to reevaluate how to approach you, especially when it comes to the conversations that they have with you, how they speak with you. They're trying to figure out what's the best way to come to solutions and resolutions when it comes to the communication. So I wouldn't take it too personal, Virgo, because the Scorpio will kind of stay away just to, they like to be in solitude. So they like to be by themselves. I wouldn't take it too personal if they're not really telling you what they're doing or they're not really communicating to you. They'll be back, once they get their thoughts together and once they figure out a plan of action. I see them really thinking about what's the plan of action. And it looks like let me see. Let's pull some cards. Why is this Sun card reversed for the Scorpio? The Scorpio feels like you kind of do what you want to do without regard to how they feel. Like, again, like I said, like you're stuck in your ways and there's nothing they can really say or do to change that. Why is the Ace of Swords reversed? They might be tired of the criticism, the complaining, things like that come from you. They feel like you haven't been completely honest with them with the Seven of Swords here. But they know this. Like, they know you and they know how you are. And they're not upset about it. They've just accepted it, that that's what it is. Okay? Queen of Discs. Why is the Queen of Discs reversed? Yeah. They realize who you are and your ways and your actions, and they've accepted that. They've accepted you for who you are. But at the same time, they're realizing, okay, I can't change the Virgo, but I can change myself, and I can change how I interact with them. And I'm not going to be in the dark when it comes to, knowing what they're capable of and what they're not willing to do. But also, I'm not going to be in the dark about, I know when they're lying to me, I know when they're playing games, and so I'm just going to react accordingly. That's how they feel. Okay? All right. Moving on. Moving on. What are we on now? Sag. Okay. How does the Sagittarius feel about the Virgo? Okay. Now, what I'm about to say is not for everybody. For some of you, the Sagittarius feels like you have hustled them out of some money, and they're hurt by this, but they have kind of gotten over it. It's like they kind of realize who you are and what what you're doing. Some of the Sagittarius, for some of them, they might have lost a job and then gotten a new job, so they're kind of over that pain and heartbreak of that. But they're mad about it, and I get maybe for some of you, you may not have given them a lot of support while they were unemployed or while they were looking for this new job. It looks like right now the Sag is recovering from this loss of money, but they still don't have, the money that they want. They're still kind of struggling a little bit. And this puts them in a foul mood. So they may be taking something out on you that has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their own personal issues, if they lost a job or lost some money like that. I'm also getting that this could be vice versa. It could be, Virgo, that you have lost some money. You've had a loss of some kind, and you may have taken it out on the Sagittarius, maybe with your words or, avoiding them or certain things like that. Okay? All right, why is the Ace of Discs reversed? They lost some money, either in the past or they lost a job, something like that. Something happened with their money, and this affected the relationship. Why is the Sorrow card reversed? They feel like they couldn't really express how they were feeling to you, that you weren't sensitive to the fact that they didn't have money or that they had lost this job. but seems to be in the past. Seems like they've kind of gotten over that. Okay, why is the Prince of Wands here? Why is the Sagittarius angry? It could also be that the Sag was up for a new job and they didn't get it. And now they're angry about that. Or they might have a new job that is not paying what they expected to get. Could also be that they left a job because of you, and now they're mad about that. So right now, the Sag is still in their feelings. They're kind of angry about something. Let's see, is the Sag going to stay angry for long? Yeah, they are. Queen of Swords. All right, so I would leave that Sag alone. Let them get themselves together and figure out what their next moves are. Understand that they're dealing with some financial issues right now. Okay? All right, we're going to end the reading here. I will come back, Virgo, tomorrow, and we will start with Capricorn and work our way through to Pisces. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Have a good night.